Go ahead and make yourself comfortable if you're not already there. You can take a moment to close your eyes if you like to do that. It's a natural way to put a screen up to the outside world and tune inward. Feel free to shut down your video if you like to do that, but no pressure. And then bring your awareness and your focus to your breath. That steadfast tool that we have at our disposal. Begin to lengthen the breath, and as you do so, begin to relax the body. Feel the shoulders move away from your ears. Feel the tongue and the jaw soften. Relaxing the eyes. Relaxing your belly. Allowing the breath to flow freely in and out. Imagining and remembering the wonderful shape of our lungs. If you can visualize and feel the 365 degrees that they exist in, top to bottom, front to back, circular. As you take those deep breaths, you can feel them expand to their full capacity in all directions and release to their full capacity. With our breath being one of the primary ways that our body releases toxins, that's one of the powerful reasons for meditation, especially a meditation that's focused on breathing. Think of it as a little toxin release session. Those deep inhales and those deep exhales help us to clear our system from things that aren't serving us, both physically and mentally and spiritually. We're going to practice an open monitoring style of meditation today. I feel like I have no basis for this, but I feel like this is kind of the most basic foundational styles of meditation. And it really helps to become aware of your mental chatter, or your monkey mind, as some people call it. The first order of business in this style of meditation is to decide what you do want to focus on. You can choose your breath. You can choose a word or a phrase. You can choose an image or a visualization. You can go to your safe space. We've done that safe space meditation together, where you're in that safe space and you can see and smell and hear what's around you. So it's not about not focusing on anything at all. It's about choosing something to focus on. So I'll give you my example. When I practice open monitoring, I imagine myself seated, and around me, I'm in a field. Outside, it's a field and there's flowers. And I actually have a little fire in front of me, kind of like a little campfire. And that's where I focus on. So I imagine what it feels like to be there. I watch the fire. I hear the birds. I notice the breeze. And so this is my focus. Within that, I also keep my breath steady. So within this space that you create for yourself, your goal is to stay focused on where you are. And when your mind wanders away from this space, these words, whatever you've created as your focal point, when your mind wanders away, you're going to notice what it was you were thinking of. So I typically go towards planning. I have a big planning mind. I can think to myself, when my daughter gets home, I'm going to have to give her room back because she needs it because she has a phone call to make. Okay, I've just noticed that I've said that to myself. Planning mind. This is my planning mind. That's it. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to come back to my fire and my field. And again, my mind is going to wander. I'm going to notice what it is I'm thinking about. And I'm going to give it a label. The label is an anchor so that you can notice things when you're not in meditation. And then you can practice letting them go. So let's practice, and then I'll give some cues as we go along. Connecting to your breath, finding whatever anchors you, be it a word, a visualization, hanging onto your breath and counting your inhales and exhales. Begin to relax. And just sit with your anchor. The key to this practice is not to punish yourself when you notice your mind has wandered away. Just accept this is what our minds are made of, and this is what they've practiced for so long. We're developing a new neural pathway, a different choice. So it literally becomes a fork in your mind, in your thoughts road that says, am I going to go down this path of what I've always done? Or am I going to go down this path of allowing it to pass, allowing that thought to pass, and coming back to my focus? It's also okay to play with different forms of anchoring or to combine them. So if you're not feeling like what you've selected is a fit, change it. You'll find something eventually that feels right. If my field and my fire don't work, then sometimes I'll add on counting my breath in and out, and I'll use my fingers, my fingertips, to keep track. So I'll touch my thumb to my pointer finger, and I'll inhale and exhale. and say 1. And then I'll touch my thumb to my middle finger, and I'll use my fingers to count. Sometimes a physical practice can be helpful as well. So I'm going to be quiet for about 5 minutes while we practice. Taking a moment to check back in with your body, making sure that you're still relaxed, scanning through your muscles, noticing any clenching and then releasing it. Also keeping your breath flowing smoothly, nice deep inhales and exhales as you continue to work on focus while exploring the awareness of your mind. You are the sky, and your thoughts are simply clouds passing by. So you can see them, you can acknowledge them, but you don't have to become the cloud. You stay the sky. We'll take about 1 more minute here. Bringing your awareness now back to your body. Take a moment to give yourself some gratitude for trying something that is not necessarily easy. And then when you're ready, begin to bring the awareness back to your body by moving a little, maybe changing your breath, exhaling through your mouth. Opening your eyes when you're ready and feel like you're in a place where you can come back to this day and this moment.